Hi, I'm Joe. I'm an alcoholic. All of us here at White Chip hope that you've been enjoying our audiobooks and AA speakers. You are welcome to join our Facebook group. Just click the link in the description and say hello. If you support the Alcoholic Anonymous cause, please hit the like and subscribe button. We upload new AA content every day, so if you want to see more, hit the notifications button. This way, you'll be the first to know we've uploaded a new video. Without further ado, let's listen to the next AA speaker.
And we welcome you back to Recovery Coast to Coast. I'm Neil Scott. Great to have you with us tonight. Joining us by phone is Matt Bradley. Matt Bradley from the television program Deadliest from the Northwestern. You probably have seen him on television, and he's a guy who has had some recovery. He's also had some struggles. Good evening, Matt.
Good evening, Neil.
First of all, give us a little background on how you came to get into the industry that you're in terms of fishing.
Well, I've been fishing for 17 years now, and I owe my getting into my career with the help of my good friend Edgar. We've been high school buddies and whatnot, and he's the one that got me started, my first job up there. So, been going strong since. Him and Sig were giving me a hard time in a lounge, and his bitch kept needling me all night long, and I just couldn't. I was like, Edgar, at some point I'm gonna beat your brother up, dude. Why is he doing this? He just wants to see if you're tough enough and if he can take it or not. And so I hashed it out all night with him, and I think maybe it was 2 days later I was on a plane and started my first crab boat. It was 17 years ago.
Were you surprised, Matt, at how Deadliest Catch took off in terms of a television program?
We used to joke around on the boat and say, God, somebody might actually want to see us do this, and there was other documentaries made previous that hired camera crews, and we used to laugh at the videos, the antics of it all, and since the show started, I never would have thought it was going to go this far, that it was going to grow to the amount of people that it has. Well, we got some real loyal fans of the show right now.
Now, are you still on the boat? Are you still going out fishing again?
Oh yeah, I'll leave here again in October. Here in Seattle right now, and I'm kind of healing up myself. A little relapse here. So
let's talk about that. I know that you're together about 14 months.
Yeah.
Did you go through treatment prior to that?
Treatment a few years back, probably 7 years ago. And I'm just a real big fan of 12-step programs. I know that they work by yourself. You do the suggestions. If you go to daily meetings, like the suggestions of 90 meetings in 90 days,
sure,
you can establish a lot in those 90 days. And I didn't fish for about 9 months. I stuck solid with recovery. I went to a lot of meetings. I found a really great sponsor, working some steps throughout that time. I'd had job offers to go fish on other boats in that 9-10 month period that I stayed home and refused. I needed to do some work on myself and my recovery and get myself strong out there, because I know in the Alaska waters there's like zero meetings. I got a lot of friends, because of the show and whatnot, are real supportive of my recovery and what I'm doing. But before that, it was so foreign. It's like you're not drinking. You go to meetings. What's that all?
Matt Bradley joining us tonight. You put together 14 months. What happened? This is a relapsing disease, and it does catch you off guard unless you're really vigilant. What happened in your case regarding the relapse?
My relapse kind of got set off by just I was holding some stuff back from my sponsor. Home for 3 months. And, I really wanted steps, and I was kind of, neglecting on it this time around, and I was slowly working some areas of my steps out of order, and, it just proved to be, it almost was fatal. I spent, 5 days in ICU. I don't remember any of that.
This is on heroin?
Yeah, heroin and cocaine, speedballs. That's unfortunately, my drug of choice. And,
so you were in pretty serious physical shape then?
Yeah, I'm just now healing back up, dragging my ass to meetings. I got what's called scoliosis in my right foot. as a direct result of the IV drug use. And, that happened in 4 days. 4 days of after my relapse. And it rings real true. Jails, institutions, and death are awaits a using addict. I had relapsed. I couldn't tell you what day of the week it was, but by the time I was back in meetings, and Saturday evenings I hold meetings in my backyard. I've got a pretty big following that come to my house, and we practice a 12-step a reading and whatnot, and we try to follow the guidelines, and we have a batch of angel cards that are found in shops, and we read from those, and it gives everybody an individual topic, and it's just real intimate. And right after my relapse, it was a Saturday. My lady, who's in a 12-step program, her clean time. She now has like a little over 7 years, and some women stepped up to the plate that are in the program and really helped her through this. Relapse is sometimes harder on your significantly than the addict itself, and it just really, his disease is selfish.
What did you learn from the relapse, Matt?
What did I learn? I learned that don't be afraid to work your steps. There's no fear in it. The only thing it's going to do is make you healthy. I think bottom line, if I was sponsoring people in the program, I was going to daily meetings. I was doing every indicated step that you may or may not hear. If you're listening long enough, you'll hear. I was doing the program to its fullest. I mean, I really was. And I just had a really weak moment, and I made a bad choice. And, I just know that, any setback like this, any kind of relapse, it's just something to strengthen your program. Relapse is a part of recovery, and it should be. That's the big thing, is it will never be a part of my program again,
Matt Bradley from Deadliest Catch joining us tonight. What advice, what can you say to somebody out there who has had a number of relapses going out and keeps coming in and going out? What words of wisdom can you provide?
Well, if you're in and out the doors, pick a date and keep it. Do it for yourself. If you have to do it for somebody else in the beginning, learn to make it about yourself. But don't be afraid. There's nobody going to run me out of a room. Nobody's going to run me out of a 12-step room. There's a few people that are kind of shunning me right now, but the people that are closest to me are right there. They're right by my side. In my early recovery, I was a 30, 60, 90-day wonder. I'd get 30 days together. I'd get 90 days together, and I'd go back out. And, when you're in that 30, 40, 60-day part, I don't know if it's even a relapse. Sometimes I think it's just a period of a brief period of not using, and enough time to get healthy and run a gun again. And you don't have to, even if you want to, you never have to get loaded again.
Tonight, Matt Bradley on Recovery Coast to Coast. I wish you well one day at a time, Matt.
Thanks a lot.